Yo, what's up guys? You got Pokey. I'm here with part 2 of the Bisharp suspect test ladder run. So Bisharp is being suspect tested in the UU tier if you guys didn't know. I'll leave the thread down below if you guys want to read up about it or discuss it or whatnot. But I'm using a team by Indigo Plateau. He passed me. It has what I like, especially since we're around the 1200, 1300 on the ladder. So it's good for climbing. Basically spikes plus a whole bunch of strong hitters in the tier. And then of course we have nice Rotom. I actually really like this Rotom set. It's speedy, so it actually still checks Pokemon like Heracross, Nidoking, but it also has like Toxic for Lottie switch-ins, Hippo, and it has Pain Split too. Typically you'll see Defog, but seeing as how we have spikes of our own, our Defog support is basically having our opponent Defog if they want to. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Bisharp suspect test. I'm still, kind of formulating how I feel about it. It's a good Pokemon. That's no denying that, but like in some matchups it really doesn't do much. Like in this matchup, for instance, I would love having Bisharp. I just send it out and he just has sticky webs for me. Zeraora, on the other hand, is a really interesting one too. I'm pretty weak to that if I do say so myself. But this dude looks like if I spike stack enough, he will lose. However, he also looks like if I lead off with anything, I lose to... Who is this tube, dude? I lose to Araquanid. Ideally, he's just the sticky web lead, but... Wow. So my way of winning this game is definitely going to be Sharpedo. However, I need as many hedges as possible in order to pressure Alomola. Rotom is great for Volt Switching around too. I'm actually going to lead off with it. It's super solid versus him. He leads Zeraora. That's great because he should... if he has Volt Switch, he's going to Volt Switch out. If anything, or he's just going to Hard Switch out into Latias. I'm going to go for Toxic. Ops to Plasma Fist. Okay, that's cool. I don't mind missing my Toxic on you. It's nothing new. You weaken me, I Pain Split up. So I'm gonna go for another Toxic. If Lottie wants to come in, that'd be great. Wearing that thing down for Reuniclus. Reuniclus is another one that can just straight up sweep after spikes. I think it has an easier shot at sweeping than Sharpedo does. However, as far as setting up goes, I'm probably gonna have to sack something Lottie. Landing that Toxic would have been great though, because that's like part 1 of the damage I need for Reuniclus. So I've been participating in the UU challenge. I'm sure you guys know I made a video about it. I made a second video. I've basically just been streaming it. And I've been contemplating uploading parts of the challenge and whatnot. But please land. This is like, I'm okay with that. This is essentially what I would have taken from Volt Switch. And I got the damage off on Lottie. So the aggressive double he can make is definitely going to be Mamoswine. But either way, Klefki is my best play. As he goes Blastoise. Unfortunately, I do not have Toxic. I think my best play is just to weaken you with Play Rough. Unfortunately, he does have Wish Passing too. I could Thunder Wave you. Yeah, Reuniclus is still going to be faster. I'm going to Thunder Wave the hell out of this. I'm Thunder Waving this Blastoise actually, thinking about it. Ideally, he goes a Mamoswine, which I can Magnet Rise on, but he stays in. That's cool. Water Pulse does a good chunk, and I get confused, which is worse. We're going to Spike up here, and then proceed to sack something to beat this Blastoise. Best case scenario though, I break through, and he's not, but I'm not either. But yeah, I've been thinking about it, but like some of those challenges, okay, this is the last turn of confusion, thankfully. Some of those challenges take way too long to do, so if I uploaded like an hour video, because I would make the content separate from Twitch, if I uploaded an hour video, you guys wouldn't really see, it'd be like 2 challenges done in an hour, right? Whereas if I'm streaming it, it's a lot more fun because you guys also give us a bunch of teams, and I'm trying to weaken it for all-out pummeling. I think one more hit would do it. Alright, so I can get up a spike here. I wouldn't mind him getting, yep, he gets full parried, so that's basically what I want. Because he can't Rapid Spin kill me, and now he's in range of all-out pummeling from my Mon. So you can get full parried all you want, or you can knock me out. I can now safely go out into... Actually, Life Orb Mamoswine, if Play Rough is doing 26%, 23% from that pitiful attack, Life Orb Mamoswine should easily be able to knock you out because you're offensive. And also, this has less switch-ins than Cobalion, because in reality, or what I'd like to do is actually save my all-out pummeling for Alomola, thinking about it, yeah. So Alomola comes out, Rotom can beat this thing, quote-unquote 1v1, just because of the fact that I have Pain Split, obviously. We'll Toxic, because if he switches out into Zeraora, it does have Volt Absorb. And if Lottie comes in, it's just taking the turn of poison I need for like this thing to knock it out. So I will gladly go for Toxic because he goes Lottie. Not a big deal. Devastating Drake would be very annoying. I don't want to sack Rotom because it can wall Mamoswine and Toxic Araquanid and Volt Switch around. This is where it gets a little bit iffy though, because as far as switchings go, they get really tough here. So if I'm going all in with winning with Reuniclus, I'm gonna have to set up on Alomola, and if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to go out into my Sharpedo here. He might go for a Psychic too, predicting Cobalion. Ends up going for Calm Mind. Unless it's Gigavolt Havoc, Sharpedo will be able to live it through Protect. Like, Shark will be able to live it through Protect. Also, Latias needs one more turn of Poison for me to knock it out with Reuniclus. And also needs one more turn of Poison for me to Ice Shard it. Actually, no, it's 2 more turns of Poison. That's Latios. But yeah, so, and I just don't want to upload the stream raw. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's a bunch of friends there, MV, Gator, Key, Chimpact, even JJ. I don't know if any of you guys remember JJ Sinclair. That was, it's old school. Let's see if he has Gigavolt Havoc. Nope, Devastating Drake. I should be able to live that. Yeah, just barely, but I do. I'm going to make the aggressive play of going Rotom now because you should not let me crunch you. You should go Alomola, which is more than likely running Rocky Helmet. So I'm going to make the aggressive play now. Yep. Basically, letting me crunch you made no sense when you had this thing itself. And we'll go for the... I want Rocks up. We'll go for Volt Switch as he goes. That's a Lottie. Great. So now you're guaranteeing range of Ice Shard, which is beautiful. Big old Mammal can come out. I'm making a little bit more of an aggressive play, but I'm assuming my opponent knows what they're doing. Just based on like everything, basically. And we'll just Ice Shard here. If you give me Lottie, then you don't switch in as well to Rotom. Overheat plus Volt Switch kind of nabs one. And if he goes Alomola, I will go for Rocks. I will for sure go for Rocks. He could go Alomola now. And funnily enough, without... leftovers, Alomola does not switch into Mamoswine well at all, but we got Latias in range of Shadow Ball from Life Orb Reuniclus. With Stealth Rock up, we should also have Mamoswine in range, and Alomola should be 2-hit KO. And keeping Rotom alive is smart because if he does end up getting up Sticky Web, which is for sure possible, it's better for me. You know what's funny? I'll live the Draco. Maybe going for Rocks is better than allowing him. Let me calc this because I'm fairly positive I'll live the Draco, and I don't know if he'd give me that Pokemon. Latias is relatively weak, unfortunately. Still one of my favorite Pokemon. Doesn't matter. Don't judge me. Draco does 92. I'm going for Rocks. Yeah, he doesn't have Hazard support. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, if he gives me Lottie, that's fine. First off, there's a chance that Draco can miss. Secondly, if he goes Alomola, this is just better for me because I need a weaken Araquanid and I need a weaken Zeraora. Also, if he Dracos, he might sack Lottie after. So whereas Mamoswine is really good here, Rocks Up is just better supporting the win con I'm going for. Plus he can miss. He can drop his Dracos right here on the side and I'd be okay with that. But yeah, that's just something I've been thinking about. Like, obviously there's content on Twitch that I do upload to YouTube, but I, for the most part, try to keep things separate. If I'm streaming on Twitch, I'll make content there, and then if I do that, I'll go back and one of the examples is the UU Dark Horse project. I stream something versus uploading. I stream something, but then I uploaded something else. But obviously there'll also be content that I do stream on Twitch because it's easier, but that I also want to bring to the channel. Sometimes Dead by Daylight, sometimes COD content. Sometimes my Pokemon Let's Go LP, because I'm going to do a Gotta Catch 'em All LP, and I think it'd be really fun to stream it. So I'll be bringing that to the channel as well. But I'll also have like the chat on the side, so that way you guys know what I'm talking about. Looks like this dude's in a timeout for whatever reason. It definitely wasn't over. I don't even know. Maybe he acknowledged my win con. I don't know if he was thinking that many turns ahead. I'm whatever. We'll take it. I really don't know if my opponent was thinking that many turns ahead. I knew my win con, which is why I played the way I did. As far as Road to Top 10 goes, did I already say that? That's coming out tomorrow, most likely. I would have done it today, but I think tomorrow is just a little bit better for me. This guy has a really weak to Sharpedo team, really weak to Reuniclus team if I weaken Scizor. But both game plans need Aggron to be weakened. So I'm debating Trick Room Map or Reuniclus immediately just to weaken this thing. I'm pretty weak to Rotom myself, though. I'm gonna leave Klefki. Klefki is the only thing that gives me like a good scenario versus Terrakion turn 1, I feel. As he brings out Rotom. Ideally, he doesn't Volt Switch immediately, goes for Overheat. Great. Great. Give me a Toxic on you. As he goes Lottie. Awesome. And again, that's just opening up that door for my Reuniclus. But I'm using them to break for each other. He might double out to Rotom. I could see a very easy double, but my Rotom is way too useful in this, and it looks like he didn't switch. Okay, so we got some really good information out of that turn. That Latias is slower than my Rotom. That's really good information. I'm actually going to Spike here. Let him overheat me. Well. Nice. Ideally, he goes for another one. And misses. I don't think he would have killed Klefki at full. And he misses twice, which is awesome. Is this Scarf Rotom? Yeah. Alright, so we know that my Rotom is faster than this Lottie. And I don't mind. Yeah, it's right. We know my Rotom is faster because I switched first, which is crazy to me. We're gonna get up Spike. He has 2 forms of Hazard Control. 3 forms, excuse me. Potentially Latias, Klefki, and Rotom Heat. However, if Latias stays in a defog, as you just saw it do, it's taking poison damage regardless, and I can just go for another Spike as he goes Rotom Heat. I wonder if he's gonna Volt Switch now to bring out Terrakion and nope, he keeps going for that. Okay, cool. So I get a Pain Split back, which is really, this is the benefit. Like, Pain Split isn't as common now in Rotom Heat, but this is like one of the big benefits. Ideally, you go to actually, you know what? Just throw out your Scizor. Yeah, like I'm back in range where I eat every hit, and if Lottie goes for recovery, it's fine. Honestly, I'm gonna go Mamoswine to be a little bit more aggressive. Because Rocks Up is better for me than... Yeah, this is way better for me. Hell yeah. Aggron also, his Heavy Slam is really weak versus Mamoswine, so you have to have like low kick to do damage. So if you're going to give me damage on one of the Pokemon that actually walls... Good, smart choice. Giving me damage on the Pokemon that actually walls my Sharpedo is not smart, because Scizor, I think Crunch does around like 80% almost to an offensive Scizor, and Psychic Fangs will knock out Terrakion after all the hazard damage. Like I'm prepping it to go. Once again, I make the same play. He should Volt Switch now. Oh, this dude does not care. Alright, well, he doesn't have a Volt Switch stopper. He's using all his overheats there. He does not care. So next time he goes Latias, my best play is to go Sharpedo, as Protect will stop the defog. It will rack up the poison damage too. He might switch out to Aggron, but I'm okay with that. But now my best play, like I said, is to go Sharpedo. But I'm also curious as to like if this Latias can live every hit, because I feel like he's a bold max variant. So as I said, because I'm gonna use Sharpedo to break for Reuniclus and vice versa, it's in my best interest to just Mega Evolve here and Crunch. He also goes Aggron, which has not Mega Evolved yet, so it's gonna take a good chunk from this Strong Jaw attack, and Aggron still cannot knock me out either. I'm gonna Crunch again. I 2-hit KO from here, sorry. And we will go for an Ice Fang. I don't want to go for Psychic Fang because I kind of want him to go Terrakion. And the only attack that can knock me out would be Close Combat. From a Scarf Terrakion, obviously. Also, I think he's Scarf Rotom, so I think basically I want him to go Terrakion, and I think I win. If he goes Scizor and I crunch that, I win with Reuniclus. Straight up. We'll find out if you're Scarf or not right now. This is why I didn't reveal Psychic Fangs. Alright, so we find out he's Scarf. We're going to bring out big ol' Reuniclus. And just Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball has no resist. I'm not going to Trick Room yet. Especially if he goes hard Scizor. I want to weaken it for later, basically. And also under Trick Room, his team is very threatening. So, yeah, I got the damage I need on Scizor. Right here. Beautiful. Again, under Trick Room, his team is super threatening to me. We're going to go Cobalion. Next time I click Trick Room, I win. Which is why I made this play. See, I was thinking about SDing up because I actually don't think I knock out. Lottie. Ooh, I might actually knock it out with Close Combat. I'm faster than it too. Okay, for sure, I knock it out all out pummeling. Like, okay, Close Combat definitely KOs though. I mean, Iron Head should definitely KO, but I'm not about to like risk something stupid. So I'm gonna knock out Lottie here. We already found out later that I was faster. Also now, I just clicked Trick Room. His only way of revenge killing me is either going Rotom to overheat me, which still drops his special attack. I mean, this is fair too. I can save Cobalion as a bullet punch resist. Actually, I don't think Scissor lives. Thunder Wave you. Even if I miss, one more or two more turns of life will put you in range of Ice Shard. And now we go out to Big Boy. Basically, the idea behind this is go Terrakion and click Close Combat so I can set up Trick Room and win with my Reuniclus, which is what I was setting up for. Like I said, they both break for each other. You Scarf Overheat? I think you're Specs. Yeah, because I'm Spit F, but I think you're Specs. So he's forced into Terrakion to go for Close Combat here. If he clicks Stone Edge, he loses. If he clicks Earthquake, he loses. Because I will always stay into... it's basically checkmate. Goodbye Terrakion, and yeah. Scizor should die to Hazards, I think. Did it say 24 or 26? I don't remember. Regardless, I click Close Combat on that too. Alright, Daniel, I'm going to look for another battle. Because this one is a wrap. For anyone who's actually completed Suspect Test or has been laddering as well, like I said, give me your thoughts on Bisharp. I'm genuinely curious. Again, I really feel like there's some matchups where it doesn't do anything at all, but then there's some matchups where it just excels. Like when I fight Chestnut, Rotom Heat, things like that. Man, Rotom Heat is so popular. I'm glad though. It's a little annoying because it's a defogger on this team. Speaking of which, my Rotom Heat is incredible in this game. As that guy lost. My Rotom Heat is absolutely incredible as a lead, as it makes me not lose to Beedrill, makes me not lose to everything immediately, and I can just go right for Toxic. Unfortunately, it crits me, but that just means I can Pain Split. I'm assuming you're going to go Snorlax anyway. Unless you're muting me Snorlax, we're not playing ADV. I should be able to get a Toxic off on something. If you go Rotom yourself, I still get a Pain Split up. Goes Darmanitan. Yo, is this a trend? Like, am I missing something here? So the unfortunate situation here is that I have to pick, is he going for Flare Blitz? If he's banded, he's killing a Pokemon, no matter what. Or is he going for Rock Slide? I feel like the keys are the most expendable member. Yay. Shout out to Missing Toxic. Did you end this yet? Man, people will look down on Darmanitan, but that mon is still a threat. That mon is a threat. I don't care what anybody says, especially versus teams like this. And I don't even have Hazards now. I do get Rocks up, but it's going to be harder. I'm going to have to win this game with... I'm going to have to win this game with Rocks plus Cobalion. Like, Cobalion's really, really, really good. They don't stop my Pain Split, so it doesn't matter. Cobalion's super good, but Darmanitan scares it. Okay, I'm gonna go for another Toxic here. Sick. Okay, he can protect. He should protect. But now we know he doesn't have Scald, so that means that Combalion comes in for free. Yep. Go ahead, SD in your face. I'm just gonna assume it's not Scarf Rotom Heat, by the way. I'm gonna assume you're not Scarf Rotom Heat. And I'm going for all out pummeling. Like at this point, I lose if you're Scarf Rotom Heat anyway. And if you're not, then I knock you out now, which means when I get up rocks, they're here to stay. Of course, big old Darmanitan gonna come. Wait, what? Okay, give me this mod. This is a threat too. Give me this. Run does not put me in range of Mamoswine, so Ice Shard. Yeah, this is a threat too. Give me this mod. Ah! Alright, he's gonna bring out Big Boy now. Yep, he's in. Take it. Help. Help me. Are you cursed? I actually think it's in my best interest to just start crunching you. Yeah, this does a lot. Ooh, that's gonna be close. I think I still kill. Yep. Nice, nice. That's a threat. Ooh, I see a Psychic win in Reuniclus's endgame. Either that or I lose just the Flare Blitz. Like, okay, go. So he just forfeits. Nice. I was about to say either that or I just straight up lose the Flare Blitz right here. Yeah, that could have been hard. That could have been hard. I don't know, like just that Pokemon in general, Darmanitan is very threatening to this team. Fire types in general are really threatening to this team. As my fire resist is my Rotom Heat. Speaking of which, Rotom Heat is a giant threat anyway. And now he has a different Rotom. This is a little bit harder too, I feel, because Haxorus is threatening. And Suicune can, you know, Suicune always has the potential to beat me down too. Rocker's either Cobalion or Crocodile. If it's not Crocodile, it's Scarf. What's up? What's up, Ming? I kind of wish I had Toxic on Klefki too. He's not very good versus Rotom though, so I mean, so neither are we. So I'm gonna lead off with Rotom, and I need this weekend because this is one of the Pokemon I actually have to click Voice last. Otherwise, I just click Psychic versus team. So I'm going to click Toxic right here. Wait, what? Okay. Why are you giving me? Huh. That's odd. I'm not sure what wait. Oh, is he trying to set up for Haxorus immediately? I can't overheat him. Like, I'm not sure what's happening there, but I feel like he's trying to set up for Haxorus immediately. I don't know. I'm not sure why Rotom was switching, and I would have been able to blow it away there, but I can't give him the Haxorus setup. Not yet, anyway. So, we have Spikes, pressuring the Haxorus, pressuring Suicune and whatnot. I'm actually going to play off. I'm not even going to, yeah. I think he's Scarf, and he went for Stone Edge. I'm not going to switch out to Rotom. I'm not going to go for Magnarize either. I figured Knockoff would be the play, and I didn't want to waste a turn. That should be Scarf. And we'll get up Spikes. If Rotom comes in and opts to Defog, I can just play off that for a little bit of chip. First off, and then go for a Spike again. Rotom can't stop me, so now Rotom has been weakened to everything range, literally everything. And we once again just go for a Spike, because we do not care. I think Cobalion will eventually be one of my opponent's plays. If he goes back down to Crocodile though, I'm going to click Magnarize this time. And we've also we weaken Crocodile, so even if he gets the Intimidate fodder, or the Intimidate spam off on me, that's good. We go for Magnarize now. And I'm debating going hard into a Pokemon that deals with that, but I'm actually going to play rough instead. Because if he goes Rotom, then I weaken that. Yeah, I was debating like switching out to Pokemon that threatens Cobalion, but I don't think it's as much of a threat, especially because I'm just going to Thunder Wave you, so. This one is way too good in here. What do I want to sack to this? Sharpedo is still decently amazing. Rotom pivots into Togekiss, but that's about it. It's also my ground immunity that I think about it. I think it's Rotom though. Best case scenario, he gets full paralyzed, obviously, or that is even better for me, because I can overheat here and knock you out. He has to eat a stun. I would have taken a kill that turn, I think, especially because he's giving me overheat damage on Haxorus. That's incredible, because that's the damage I needed for Ice Shard. Like I was scared about -1. I don't mind him Earthquaking me right here. Ends up going for DD. So now I'm gonna be able to revenge kill him with my my Mamoswine, which he does not appreciate switching into. Besides, the Suicune Cobalion is paralyzed, so I'm faster than it. I'm not predicting crap here. I don't care. Go ahead and go Suicune. If this is the sleeping Suicune, I might have lost though. I'll be real with you. If this is Vincoon, it's a little bit easier to deal with. Ideally, it's Vincoon. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. So great. So we beat this 1v1 unless it has Rest as its last move. He wasn't paying attention to leftovers. Did I show I already showed Toxic too. Like, he should have switched. I don't... that's a roll to break its sub, by the way. Because I've calced 0 speed. That's a roll. Like, it's like 22 to 26. I remember that from OU, but I can go out to Keys now. As he goes for Skull. And just Spike spam. I'm not in danger of really losing too much. If he wants the heal bell, that's fine. This thing isn't much of a problem either. I have Mamo as well as Cobalion. Does have the heal bell, but I'll just start play roughing because I'm not gonna allow Rotom to come out. Yep. Go ahead and give me I keep my hazards up. Lovely, lovely. I got 3 layers of spike up. This is great. Haxorus cannot kill me. Look at Keys being MVP here. Go ahead and catch that yellow color. I will always go Rotom as he combines. Nice. And I think everything has been set up for a win for me. I don't need this Mon. Sorry about that. Basically, if you hit that Stone Edge, I got in Cobalion and I got up rocks, which meant that Crocodile was almost near dead. Togekiss was in range. Well, I'm sorry about that, but I didn't need this Pokemon at that point. Crocodile was no longer a threat. That miss was big, though. That miss was for sure big, but I didn't need the spawn at all. He has no way of recovering back up his Suicune, which is the bigger threat. Sorry, man. I would have given it to you, too. You can kill this if you want. Cool? Or like, it's cool? Is that how? Is that the way? Is that how the phrase is? It's cool? Like all goody? Roost. I was just trying to poison him. You guys think he has Thunder Wave? Because a choke is me going on to Cobalion, but I also don't think it's a choke at the same time. I don't think he has Thunder Wave. Just gonna start clicking buttons. Like, he gives me Togekiss. Yeah, so I went with Sharpedo now. He brings out Cobalion. I sack Rotom as it should have been dead anyway. Probably goes for all out pummeling. Goes for Swords Dance, that's fine. Close combat. Thunder Wave you. Worst case I miss, but he can only use one Z move. And if he uses on Reuniclus, then Sharpedo wins. I'm trying to think of the scenario where I lose here. And I don't think there is one if I just sack Mamoswine. Bring out Sharpedo. Protect. Okay, even if I get... So basically at this point, even if I get burnt... Basically, I went for Protect because I wasn't sure if Raw Crunch would kill... Oh my god, that did nothing. Alright, let's just stop messing around with this. That did nothing. Even if I got burnt, I don't think I lost. I mean, did you have rest, dude? Like... Was it actually Subcom Mind Protect? It might have been. It might have been. Like, I didn't think there... No, you would have went for rest first, if anything. You don't sub on the Protect. You go for rest. I think it was going to be 10-2 now. Oh. Sorry, dude. Good game. Good game. I don't... If you had rest, you go for it. That's just it. Either way, we got our win here. Not bad, we got our win. I think we have enough time to keep going. Let's try and get one more. Win or loss, I'm ending on this one. But best case scenario, I win instantly. That was definitely a lucky one, dodging Stone Edge and whatnot. Oh, that's a super cool team. I really like it. I think he's doing one of the challenges. I always do Ionex even when the battle's done. Defogger could be Florges. Wow, I am so weak to Durant. That's a low-key threat too. Luckily he leads off with it, so I'm gonna click Toxic here. Yeah, okay, he's... Woof! Got scared. Got scared that he might just slay... You know what, I'm gonna click Iron Head on this Rotom. Or I'm gonna click Stone Edge or whatever. Klefki's such a great switch in here because I can Magnet Rise on everything. Worst case scenario, he goes for Relic Song and puts me to sleep. As far as winning goes, I love Sharpedo, but I mainly love Reuniclus in this. But I need Meloetta weakened, and I really need Florges weakened too. So there should be a spike. He's letting me weaken Meloetta, which is awesome. What's the goal behind this? Why are you letting me weaken Meloetta? Alright, he let me kill Melota. Alright, never mind. I think Melota would have been gone with that, plus the next turn of poison, at worst case, but... I understand now, because this is a problem. This is a problem versus this team, like switching in wise. So I respect this play too. But Melota is also a problem for my arena list, so I'm definitely happy that thing is gone. I can also Magnet Rise on Hippo and get up all spikes. I can Thunder Wave Durant. I'm gonna Thunder Wave you. There's no point in toxicing you as you have potentially heal bell support. Unfortunately, my Spadef has been lower. Bump stream, you're just gonna defog immediately. I'm gonna use an opportunity to get up as many hazards as possible. If you want to spam defog, that's fine. I'm slowly but surely becoming a Sceptile check again with Leftovers Recovery. Go ahead and do your thing. I will get up all my layers versus you. All of them. Perfect. I'm clicking it again. Like, the Spadef drop hurts because Moonblast is gonna do a good chunk. But once again, I'm slowly but surely becoming a check to his Pokemon. Also, he does not like Rotom at all, I just realized. I'm going to Voltage out in Klefki. I don't think he'd go Hippo there. He'd probably try and defog on this thing. And now with no Spadef drop, I should be able to take on his Pokemon a little bit easier, I'd say. Look at Mammo and look at his team too. Very nasty Pokemon versus him. You should switch out on a Hippo. You gonna try and Moonblast 1v1 me? My Spatak. You know what? If you want to Moonblast 1v1 me, let me just stay in and start play roughing. Why is Klefki the MVP on this team? That did 22. 0. Actually 0. But you're letting me weaken you for Cobalion. Wish, protect. As long as I keep one spike up, I'm happy. A spike is the difference between Shadow Ball to it KOing Hippowdon and not. Everything else dies. Like Durant will die to Psychic. It might just die to. I mean, Shadow Ball. It might just die to Psychic. Beware will die. Can you stop? I need to get my Cobalion in at full so I can limit Hippo's attack and SD break through it. Alright, I've had enough. I'm going Cobalion now. You should either wish or defog yourself. Like, I don't think you Moonblast here. Yep. So you probably go Hippo. I'd go Hippo. Which, like... Oh, come on. Not this. No. That's the cool thing about Durant, it just checks me. We'll go Keys on you, probably all out pummeling. I got my spike up though, and Florgus is like at 70%, so that's good. Superpowers, goodbye my child. Hippo could come out, but if I Toxic, that's better for me. So I'm gonna go for Volt Switch here. Nice. I feel like Mamoswine dies. Like doesn't kill, excuse me. And I just go for Iron Head here. Like, I really feel like Mamoswine doesn't kill you. Dude, he keeps going Durant. That thing's such a threat. Especially if the Hone Claws is up. Banded. Are you gonna risk missing? With Hustle? That's banded for sure. We'll go Cobalion again. That has to be banded. 90%? No, we go Mamoswine here. We start picking Pokemon. Cobalion works if he goes Florges, but then he might bring out the... I'm going Mamoswine. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Give me this Mon. This Mon's a threat. Give me this thing. Because once I Trick Room up, I should be able to sweep. Give me Hippo. Ooh, that's some big damage. I'm completely fine with that. Actually, I want my rocks up too. Trying to win. We out here trying to win. Okay. I mean, you don't knock me out. You go Durant, which does not have good HP. That's good defense, but does not have good HP. In fact, I have no reason to not click Earthquake here. If you go Durant, it dies, and then I'm probably going to kill every mon with Mammal Swine, so... Like, Earthquake into Ice Crash will knock out Hippo anyway. I'm so sorry if you hear whatever honking, whoever is trying to get through outside. I'm surprised he went for Slack off there. I did not as much as I wanted. 47. There's no way that's a roll, right? Nah, I want this thing gone. Like so I'm hoping that rocks mean that I beat the Hey! Shut up. Rocks mean that I beat everything? I think Earthquake here. If he goes for a bug move, I'm good. If he goes for superpower, I bring out Reuniclus. Wow. Someone's really trying to get... I'm trying to see this. Alright, so we go for Iron Head Ears. He goes for X Scissor. No point in going for anything else. He goes Hard Sceptile, which has to Focus Blast, if anything. Maybe I should have clicked All Out Pummeling. It has to Focus Blast or HP Fire. These two are so useful for me. Alright, Radio Shark. Can have Earthquake too. Yep, HP Fire. Great. So I Protect here. Keeping Sceptile out is good. Or keeping Sceptile in range of spikes is good because that means it can't Leaf Storm me. Beware is leftovers, which means it shouldn't be able to knock out my Cobalion here. Now I'm scared. Alright, we sacked our... I don't think that's Scarf. I'm keeping Cobalion alive because it forces a superpower. I'm gonna sack Sharpedo here. Bring out big old Reuniclus and go for Trick Room. Which is what I'm going for. Wow, someone is not... what the hell is happening out there? It's a school bus. They're trying to get somebody to pick up. Pick up your kid! What's happening? Don't leave him on the bus. I'm faster than Florges on your Trick Room. Durant will drop. Florges should... I think that's range. Honestly, I think Florges is in range. I'll be real here. I really think Florges is in range. I still think Florges is in range. Like, for sure. This is Life 4 Reuniclus. It's so strong. Yeah. It is so strong. And the bad thing is my opponent can't even go Durant and double because I'm pretty sure Hazards killed Durant. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Wait, no. Hazards do kill Durant. Yeah. So basically, if my opponent goes Durant there and tries to double to save the Hazards, it takes 12 plus 12. Which is 24, and 24 times 2 is 48. So he loses. And if he goes Sceptile immediately, it dies to Hazards too. So this is what I was trying to set up for Reuniclus Sweep at the end. And we got it, which is cool. I think that dude was trying to complete one of the challenges, which is win with like RU and lower. Yeah, that or he's just using some good mons in general. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on the Bisharp test. If you guys want, you can go to here. Okay, that's not Smogon.com. You go to Smogon.com, and again, I'll be leaving the link to the thread down below. But yeah, Indigo Plateau. Thank you so much for the team. It was a lot of fun. We had some decent matchups, I feel. Really like the breaking potential between these two. I feel like these two really do open up a door for each other. But yeah, I'm done talking to you guys. So I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.